Hello, everybody, and welcome to the new Diablo 4 Season 1 Season of the Malignant Nightmare Dungeon tier list. This tier list has been updated from the base game as there are 30 new dungeons. Technically not new, but 30 introduced dungeons into the Nightmare Dungeon pool that we're going to go through. I've found some pretty good Nightmare dungeons after doing testing. They seem relatively good. Some of the preseason Nightmare dungeons did feel kind of better, but these seem pretty good so far. I set up this Nightmare dungeon tier list for glyph farming and speed running mainly. I combined the two, and I got the main list that's best for both or overall. Our blue is the best dungeons, light blue are good dungeons, green are okay dungeons, and red are you want to stay away bad dungeons. You don't want to do them. To get all the numbers that I did, I was using my level 90, currently 92 whirlwind bar. So while I was leveling through these dungeons, I ended up getting to 92. So the XP differences shouldn't be too much, but it should be relatively accurate. And also, whirlwind barbs are pretty quick. My movement speed is pretty good, so numbers should be pretty good. So I recorded Nightmare Dungeon time and Nightmare Dungeon XP gain. So the way I did XP gain was I didn't record the numbers, unfortunately. But the way I recorded the Paragon bar, the XP gain of it, was just one single part of the bar. So say from start of the bar to your first Paragon point. How much a percentage of that bar was filled. I also included a monster type list with each dungeon because some monster types are a lot harder than others, like ghosts are really annoying. Out of both data categories when going through the Nightmare dungeons, both the time and XP gain, I went ahead and made a main list of pretty much what's best. Best time and best XP gain. So for the main list, I picked 5 of the best that I thought, according to my data, was the best dungeons. Mercy's Reach, Uldur's Cave, Nostrava Deepwood, Hoarfrost Demise, and Stariat's Lair. These were the best for me when I was going through. Best clear times and best XP when doing them. Like mob density was great. I know Stariat's Lair has a boss at the end. Those things are relatively easy compared to some other things that take a lot longer. Also, the good dungeons, the light blue ones, they were great as well. I thought they were super easy to clear. I thought they had great times. And if you have the sigils for them, I wouldn't pass those up either, but I would definitely do the best ones before you do the good ones. Once you hit the green tier, it's pretty much downhill from there from Commodore Temple. All the times start to get much longer on the dungeon clear, and the XP gets worse. If you're getting the red tier dungeon, I would just scrap those sigils and try to create more. That would be the best option. You can also follow the other two lists. Say if you want to do Nightmare Dungeon time, it's good for glyph farming. Or if you want to just solely focus on XP, you can do that. But luckily, the ones that are good on time and XP are at the top. With the introduction of Malignant Hearts, though, these tiers may change around throughout the season depending on the power of the Malignant Hearts and how we obtain them. Some dungeons could be better for getting certain Malignant Hearts or just better for farming Malignant Hearts in general. And of course, it's going to be different for you based on your class, based on your speed clear and your bossing, and based on your level. Still, the XP game will be great from the top tiers of Nightmare Dungeons. Alright, everyone. Have a good Season 1 of Diablo 4. Hope this tier list helps you with your leveling process and your in-game glyph leveling. It'll be easy, even with the nerfs. Alright, deuces, everybody.